Good afternoon, everyone. This is Rob from Next Truck Sales. I want to take this opportunity and introduce you to our 2009 Volvo 780 featuring a Cummins 485 horsepower with a 13-speed manual. It's got about 900,000 miles on it. I'm going to take you through the truck, show you some of the features, get it running, show you the blow-by, show you what's wrong with it, show you what I can see. I want to be your eyes and ears on this truck and let you know what I see. It's a good price point truck, but there's significant wear and I want to bring it all to your attention. So let's start off by opening up the hood. Okay, so here we go. Okay, underneath here we've got some pretty good looking Firestone steers. They're matched. They're on aluminum wheels with centering rings. This bracket here, kind of loose. This is loose. I'll get this running in a minute. This is a 2012 EPA. Does it have DEF? Yes, it does. So this is a DEF engine. However, the emissions are deleted. So this truck is running without DEF or DPF. It's been bypassed and we are selling this truck as is. It's not coming with any sort of safety standard certification. It's being sold as is. It's not considered roadworthy because it is a deleted truck, should not be driven on the road. Have a look here. You'll see we've got a little crack in this bumper. It's got Hendrickson air ride front suspension. See if you can see that. The oil pan is relatively new, not leaking oil. Okay, relatively new turbo over here. Sure you can see that. I'm gonna get it running later. It's just a little noisy for me to talk when I'm poking around in and through here without listening to the engine. Okay, over on this side here, we've got a little bit of wear on this hood. Let's go around through the truck. We've got corrosion on the door. Okay, we've got different colored lights on the skirts. Okay, looks like they jacked up the back of this cab at some point to change the cab shocks because we've got new cab shocks, but it looks like they put a jack on it because it's bent right where they would have put a jack on it. We've got a newer Holland 3500 fifth wheel. We've got aluminum wheels with virgin tires. These are Chinese brand. Those are probably 80-90% tread. These are more likely 70% tread. Okay, we've got 3/4 locking diffs, drum brakes, standard 40,000 pound axles, Volvo air ride rear suspension. We've got full poly fenders on the one axle. Give you a good look there. Okay, 150 gallon fuel tanks. See if you can see that. Okay, and you can see we've got a little bit of corrosion, but not too bad. Looks like something was mounted there at one point. It's been siliconed in. Get you a better look at that dent in the cab. So it's like it lines up perfectly with the frame rail, and I see a brand new cab shock on there. So somebody obviously, let's lift up the cab in order to get at the cab shocks, and they bent the cab. Okay, well, it is an older truck, like I said. We've got a screwdriver holding in that step fairing, and we've got a crack in the step fairing. Probably best if you put a new one on. Let's get this open. I'm just gonna flip open the door. Okay, so inside of here, tow hook. We've got your shore power. Maybe there was an inverter here. I don't see it anymore unless it's hiding underneath the table. Okay, let's get a look in here. Corrosion on the door is very good, very light, very minimal. Over here we've got a leather seat, multi-way adjust, a little bit wore out, coming apart at the stitching. Okay, we've got steering wheel audio, got a little bit of a smashed up dash panel. There's your 3/4 locks, climate control, 13-speed manual. We've got a second leather seat. I'm gonna start this up. Let's have a listen. Okay, so let that spin up, warm up. Over here, it looks like the panel's been taken apart. It's not been completely put back together. We've got a newer fridge because it's a different color. This guy doesn't open, but this one does. Okay, we've got the eating table with the cushions. I guess we call that the workstation. This does not open. It looks like the handle needs to be MacGyvered in there. The handle's definitely missing. And we've got a brand new mattress up top here still in the bag. So I'm gonna get outside here and I will show you the engine running. Okay, we've got a check engine fault. We believe, but are not certain, that it's related to the delete. We were getting a low coolant light that was coming on, and I did see the wiring for the coolant sensor looked a little homemade, so it could be related to that. But because we're selling this truck as is, we're not going to go down the path of trying to figure out why the light is on. So let's have a look at it. Rev it up and let you have a listen and a view of the blow-by tube. See that? Okay, so there you have it. You can see there's definite blow-by, and of course I sprayed oil over here when I revved it up, but I wanted you to see for the video what's actively coming out with the oil filler cap off and the engine revved up. You can see the oil is black. It's not milky, which is good. That's important that we don't have coolant and oil mixing. And there is blow-by. Again, this is not a new truck, but it's also a price point truck. So if you see this truck here, it's sitting in my yard here in Cambridge. My price includes delivery to Buffalo, New York, if you're watching this video from the US. And if you're in Canada, the price includes delivery from Cambridge. Either way, the truck is coming sold as is. The current DOT on it is valid through July 25. If you look there, you can see it's valid for 1 year from the date of inspection. It was inspected in July of 25, so you've got an inspection. We can get a trip permit for you so you can drive it home from our location, but again, being sold as is without DOT certification, because our mechanics here in Canada can't put a sticker on it if it's been emissions deleted. So it's a parts truck as far as we're concerned. There you have it. If you're interested, feel free to give us a call, 844-489-8789. It's Rob at Next Truck Sales. Thank you for watching, and I hope to hear from you soon. Bye for now.